Talking watches with Scotty.
Still on the subject of Omega?
Yes.
Yes. What would you say would be Omega's greatest watch that they've ever produced?
Look, without a doubt, you'd have to say Speedmaster, man on the moon. Man on the moon, Scotty.
3, 2, 1.
No, I think, look, I think the Speedmaster, man on the moon, is bigger than the movement itself. Most people don't really understand that, and they changed to the 861. You could say for economic reasons, but the 861 is a fantastic movement. They used the 861 movement in the Speedmaster Mark II. They used it in many other watches as well. I think realistically, the greatest watch Omega's ever had there, you would definitely have to, in my opinion, Scotty, this is my opinion, you would have to say is the Speedmaster, man on the moon. I love that watch. I've never loved or lusted after anything as much as when I don't have a Speedy. When I don't have a Speedy, Scotty, I got to tell you the truth, I don't feel full, complete as a person. That is the greatest watch. They've had some great Seamasters. Great Seamasters. The interesting thing is, let me say this to you. Omega seems to have kept the Speedmaster, that's their chronograph,
Yes.
all the same. It hasn't really changed much. They've tried a few different versions, but always people want the original. The Rolex Daytona has changed a lot more. It went sapphire, went automatic.
Steel
But
bezel. Yes,
the
right.
the Submariner has stayed true to form. Whereas if you look at Omega's dive watches, they've had some big changes. Whereas Rolex stayed the same with the Sub. They basically just refined it. Okay, you look at a 1680. 1680 is a plastic glass, automatic, date Submariner. It became the 16800, which was a sapphire version with quickset. Then it became the 16610, which was a slightly more improved movement. Then they've gone to the ceramic. So it's had a very, very subtle little evolution. Whereas Omega with their Seamasters, they've really, you look at a vintage Seamaster, compare it to, they're very much, they followed the fashion trend. They've changed with the seasons. But Omega has kept the Speedmaster the same, and Rolex has done the same thing on the Submariner, but they've changed the Daytona, because the Daytona was originally, it was a plastic, it was a Valjoux 727 movement. They went to a Zenith movement, automatic, and then they, went sapphire.
The original Daytona have a aluminium bezel insert, or was it just a steel bezel? I think they had. Did they have the black?
Well, they even had watches before the Daytona, like pre. They had, Rolex had chronographs pre Oyster case.
Yes.
They had different type of cases there.
So with Omega,
yes,
what would you be doing to improve? I mean, the direction Omega's taking at the moment. I think most people would agree. They don't like the direction Omega's taking.
Okay, you got two choices in these directions. You either take the brand up market, or you take it down market. You know what I would do if I was Omega? Seriously, I would be competing against Tag Heuer instead of Rolex.
They could probably aim for a little bit higher than that, do you think?
No, I'm serious. They should get volume sellers. Get some volume sellers out there. Like, you still have the Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon as your flagship type watches, but get out there, compete with Tag. What I mean by Tag is, let me explain it to you. So how much does a Batman cost? What's a Batman cost? In Aussie dollars, it's what?
11 grand.
US?
11 and a half.
What's that
Australian.
in US?
Oh.
Probably about 8 US, right? New.
Oh, yeah.
8 to 8.5. Okay? What's a Tag Heuer? You seen that Formula 1 GMT? That's 2.5 retail. You understand? That's $1.5 US.
I just thought Tag was junk status.
No. Tag has got some decent things in the Monaco. They've got the Carreras, right? Yeah, I agree. Tag is not Rolex standard. But what I'm saying is I think Omega should go more down market.
Maybe
you either go up market.
Maybe Breitling level. Breitling's above Tag.
Yes, definitely.
So maybe they could just maybe above, somewhere between Breitling and Rolex, between there.
I would say that if you want to get sales, Tag itself, one thing you may hate Tag as the brand, but you've got to admit they do have sales. They have a lot of people want a Tag Heuer. They're very, very wanted sort of brand there, and I think myself, my own opinion is, if I was, look, with Omega you got two directions, up market or down market. Okay.
So you take it down a few pegs anyway.
I would bring out some lower end models to bring customers in. Because you've got to remember, it's
now address the limited editions. You've got to do something about that.
Look, the limited editions.
And them all.
Look, the truth is, no. I think the reality is it worked for Panerai, right? They had every version was a limited edition virtually. I would say your limited editions. Look, as a collector, you'd say, "What the hell are you doing? You're bringing out so many limited editions." But I would really say, I think they're probably working for Omega.
I'd say cut them all.
Yeah, but that's the purest.
Yeah. Whereas, I'd say delete the DeVille range. I would probably say delete the Aquaterra range.
The Aquaterra, it's kind of like a crossover. You know, that was such a popular model. That genre of crossover. It's like the Cartier Santos. They were so popular in the 70s. If you were a swinging dick, you had a Santos.
See, Omega could have the Speedmaster, the Seamaster, Planet Ocean, Constellation.
Yeah, well, they've also got the Globemaster.
Oh, get rid of that.
Oh, you don't like the Globemaster?
It's dumb. I don't see it. Just looks like a constellation. I mean, but that's 4 pieces in the. What I would do.
Yeah.
Should Planet Ocean have their own? Should they rebrand Planet Ocean? Whereas, I mean, put Planet Ocean on the dial. No more. What's the difference between a Seamaster and a Planet Ocean? The size.
Yeah.
Like on the dial, it still says Omega Seamaster Professional.
Yeah.
It doesn't say Planet Ocean on the dial. Should that be rebranded?
Yeah, but Patek doesn't say World Time on it either, does it?
But could they have the Omega Planet Ocean?
I'm
talking on there as a distinct range. Then it's on the dial. It would say it'd be an Omega Planet Ocean.
I think they've brought out too many Planet Ocean variations. You know, there's so many.
Well, the dive, get rid of the chronographs.
Yes.
Just have the diver, that's it.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
Yes, no more chrono and no GMTs either. Just, you have your Seamaster. I'd have the Seamaster 300.
Yeah.
I'd rebrand the Planet Ocean, so that's its own range.
They used to have a Seamaster. They had a Seamaster GMT. You remember that?
Yeah, that was. I'd get rid of that. I'd just have just like the Sub. Can you imagine Sub having a Submariner chronograph, a Submariner GMT?
Yeah, I understand, but
oh no, if they want to be similar to Rolex or beat Rolex, I would be inclined to maybe copy or do a similar approach to Rolex, but I'll definitely bring out a 321